Independent, locally owned New Orleans bookstore Octavia Books offers author events, book signings, and hand-picked books for all ages. OctaviaBooks.com.
Criollo Restaurant offers a culinary adventure prepared by a tiny animated French chef. A 5-course dinner experience comes to life at each place setting using projection mapping. Located in the historic Hotel Monteleone. Learn more at criollonola.com.
This program is brought to you in part by the Eugenie and Joseph Jones Family Foundation, a local foundation proud to support education, the arts, and culture in the greater New Orleans area.
Support for this program comes from the Gail and Tom Benson Charitable Foundation, committed to funding educational causes.
Steppin Out is made possible in part by Susie and Pierre G. Villery.
From jazz to jambalaya, theater to galleries.
Steppin Out brings you the best of our local arts and culture scene each week.
Let's step up and step out. Together, keeping WYES strong.
I'm Peggy Scott Laborde, and welcome to Steppin Out with updates from the local restaurant, arts, and entertainment scenes. Joining me, Poppy Tooker, host of Louisiana Eats on WWNO Radio. Hello. Hi there. Good to see you. Musician, songwriter, and so much more, Greg Schatz, who is debuting a new album and vinyl at the Broadside this weekend. Welcome. Good to see you, sir.
Good to be here.
Hello. Alan Smason, editor of the Crescent City Jewish News and theatercriticism.com. Howdy.
Hey there.
But that's not all. Later in our program, a visit with singer Judith Owen and actor Harry Shearer, and a performance from the opera Amahl and the Night Visitors. Poppy, holiday gift ideas.
Holiday gifts and delicious food ideas, because it's that entertaining time. So I have made the most incredible discovery. Now, Peggy, we all know this oyster patty shell is a really big deal to us. But remember, a Mackenzie's used to be on every corner where they were sold. I discovered that Dorignac's between Thanksgiving and Christmas always has them available.
Yay.
Right inside the front door, right where their catering desk is. So that's where you get your patty shells, darling. And then you got to make the filling. That's the other thing about Dorignac's, because now they are the only grocery store that are selling P&J oysters.
Oh.
So you can get P&J's unwashed oysters, yes, only at Dorignac's.
Oh.
So that's thing one. Now here's a little gift idea. My friends at The Occasional Wife heard about this project that somebody had started in Brooklyn. So they went and made a quick study of it, and here's the basic 411. Do you see these beautiful serving dishes? Well, they've started a second business that right now is contained within The Occasional Wife on Magazine Street, and it's called Second Servings. And the concept is, you got your grandma's china. You don't really like your grandma's china, but you loved your grandma. Well, you can take pieces of her china and turn them into serving dishes there. Like here we've got a little rim soup and a dinner plate. Here we've got an oval serving tray and a beautiful little amari piece. It's just, you can pick and choose. You can bring your own china. You can find some china to do this with at The Occasional Wife. But what a great gift idea.
And they'll do it? And they will do it?
Yes, and they do it for you.
All right.
And look at the one that's the teacup, the saucer, and a plate. They're adorable.
Yeah.
So you can have one for yourself, and then you can have one made for all of your cousins who loved Grandma, too. I think that's a really great idea. And then, of course, December 14th, it's going to be time for Hanukkah. And the only place to celebrate Hanukkah in New Orleans is Saba, where once again they'll be doing the L'Chaim Lounge. There'll be nightly menorah lightings. There'll be fabulous specialty cocktails. There'll be latkes with caviar. There'll be souffeganiot. Oh, thank you, Alan, which are just donuts. But anyway, they're delicious, And that, if you're looking to have a big Hanukkah celebration, Saba is the place to go, and you can also get it to go.
All right, thank you so much. For 20 years, singer Judith Owen and her husband, who is the actor Harry Shearer, have held a concert for many good causes. They joined us to share details about the new one coming up, and they also sing. It's hard to believe it's the 20th year. Who can we expect at this Christmas Without Tears?
Who can't we expect? It's ridiculous. Irma Thomas, John Cleary, John Goodman, Brian Batt.
2 choirs.
2 choirs. I know, it's
Count 'em
true.
2.
It's unbelievable. Trixie Mix. It's just a festoon of people. Harry and myself, of course. The J.O. Big Band. And a partridge in a pear tree. Literally, I needed to get that in. But it's the family and more, because it is 20 years. Where did that go?
Absolutely. And we have to point out, as always, the reason for this is that it's a fundraiser. And where are the funds going?
It is for Innocence and Justice Louisiana, formerly Innocence Project New Orleans, but same people, same extraordinary work, so necessary. And this year, actually, there's another group that will be involved at the show, and that is, of course, Roots of Music Marching Band, who are also going to be part of it, the fabulous Derek Tabb. So we're doing, hopefully this, I got to let the audience know that they're doing a great thing and bringing a lot of people a lot of joy and a lot of help at this time.
And at the Orpheum, what a wonderful place to have this.
Yeah.
Harry,
Yeah.
all right, Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap 2.
Tap 2.
Yeah,
okay.
the end continues.
The end continues. I
Yeah.
love that. Who came up with that name?
I did.
Of course you did, right? Of course you did.
You asked.
That's right. And
it's on
where is-
HBO now.
Okay, it's HBO. I think it
Yeah.
started on Amazon. Now it's on HBO.
Now you got to
Great.
pay for it.
Yeah.
How many years on The Simpsons?
37.
But who's counting?
I don't
right?
look that old, do I? Yeah, I do.
Judith, could you please introduce our wonderful band? here?
Of course. We have my musical director. Yeah, it's been called that. That's my gift to him. On piano, the fabulous David Torkanowski. And on double bass, today, the fabulous Max Moran.
And what are you singing for us?
Well, I think we just have to go into something a bit fun and swingy. So we're going to start with the fabulous Winter Wonderland.
Let me get out of here and let you proceed. Many thanks.
Peggy, thank you.
Thanks, Peggy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the new bird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
In a meadow we can see a snowman, and he can pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you could do the job when you're in town."
Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire.
To face unafraid
the plans that we made. We're walking in a winter wonderland. Oh.
In a meadow we'll build a snowman, and he'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you could do the job when you're in town."
Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. To face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Yes, we're walking in a winter wonderland. We're
walking in a winter wonderland.
let it snow,
We're
let it
walking
snow.
in a winter winter wonderland. We're walking in a winter wonderland. We're walking in a winter wonderland.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Walking in a winter
Let it
wonderland.
snow, let it snow, let it snow.
All right, yay! Christmas Without Tears will take place this Tuesday at the Orpheum. For more information, for tickets, go to ChristmasWithoutTears.com. It's just so great to have them. And moving on to Alan.
The national tour of Back to the Future. It's here now at the Sanger Theater. The good news is that it measures up to the reputation it had on stage on Broadway in the West End. The two stars, Lucas Hollauer as Marty McFly and David Josephberg as Doc Brown, are both great. They supply more than 1.21 gigawatts of power on stage. In fact, Lucas is a native New Orleanian. I found that out when I interviewed him. He still has family here. The role of Dr. Emmett Brown is quirky, eccentric, and very funny as he tries to use science to send Marty back to 1985 after he inadvertently travels back in time. Among the most awkward parts in the script by Bob Gale, who wrote the original screenplay for the Bob Zemeckis film on which it's based, is when Marty finds that his mother Lorraine is attracted to him. And Marty and his dad George McFly have a great scene too, where Marty shows his dad how to be cool and stand up for himself, and put your mind to it, some great dance moves there. Bullies Biff Tannen, Nathaniel Hackman, and his cronies 3D and Slick look to beat up Marty to teach him a lesson, as they say in the song. And another standout is Chartrice Tucker as Mayor Goldie Wilson and Marvin Berry, a superb singing voice that need really to be acknowledged. Of course, the other stars, the DeLorean that travels back across the stage and beyond. Back to the Future, the musical, ends its national tour here on Sunday. Do not miss it. Now, I typically don't review children's shows, but last week I made an exception, and boy, am I glad I did. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, is a wonderful set of adult performances within it. The set design by Eric Porter and costumes by Antoinette de Alteris are exceptional. Jimmy Murphy's the narrator, Sam the Snowman, and he has several Christmas classics he sings. You know, the Burl Ives classics, Holly Jolly Christmas and Silver and Gold. Rudolph, with his red nose, of course, is played by Parker Potero Dufresne. He's a bit of a misfit, playing opposite Mr. and Mrs. Donner. Another misfit is Hermie the elf who doesn't want to make toys but wants to be a dentist. They set out on a mission, and along the way they encounter Allie Peck there, who portrays the cantankerous Yukon Cornelius. Louis Dudosset plays Santa opposite Brittany Milligan as Mrs. Claus, to great comedy effect. The choreography by Sasha Munchak will put you in the holiday mood. She does a wonderful job, especially with the elves in several numbers. Check out those shoes. There are lots of goodies, including the chance to meet Santa and have hot chocolate with him and the elves before the show as well. That's $35 for food and goodies, hot chocolate. And don't forget, there's a drive going on for non-perishables and gently used new coats that's still on before that show. I'm also, Peggy, with the holiday season going on, I'm still shocked that several seats are left for the 2024 Best Play of the Year, according to the Crescent City Theater Awards. It's a Wonderful Life, y'all. It's written by Ricky Graham and starring Gary Rucker. This will be the last time you'll be able to see this show at Rivertown. I recommend it as a heartwarming New Orleanian tale of a classic film. Again, you'll check that out. And while there are hardly any seats for this weekend's Big Easy Boys Christmas in New Orleans show, it's practically sold out, I do recommend you're trying to get seats for the last two shows playing next Friday and Sunday. Rich was a bit under the weather last week, so we had to reschedule our show on the NOLA Theater Talk Show to this Monday night. So check it out on this Monday night at 8 p.m. as Rich and hopefully one or more of the Big Easy Boys or Babes talks about this holiday gem with a local twist. Again, that's on the NOLA Theater Talk Show on NOLA Theater Folk Facebook group, the theatercriticism.com Facebook page, or my own YouTube channel.
By the way, Uncle Wayne Daggerpot, who is doing sort of a radio, but it's really a performance version of It's a Wonderful Life at the World War II Museum, sold out.
Okay.
We were going to promote it, but sold out. Anyway, moving on to Greg. Greg, you wear many hats, but we're talking about musician, and with a new, now we have to say it correctly, CD, but also a vinyl.
Yeah, it's an album that is on,
album. We should use
and we're
album.
putting it out on vinyl as well as CD and as well as streaming platforms.
Well, one of the selections, though, we have an exclusive opportunity here to see part of a music video of this, set up what the premise is on this.
Okay, right. So this is, there's a little bit of a song cycle in the album about that has to do with space. Although most of the album is actually not about outer space, but life on here on Earth. But this is about this is a song called "Ride in Your Rocket" about folks who like to build their own rockets to take recreational rocket rides.
And there is the cover of that album. But now let's see a little bit of "Ride in Your Rocket."
You've grown bored of all the parties on your super yacht and sitting around and thinking about everything you're not. You like to ride in your rocket just for fun. You like to ride in your rocket above everyone. You like to get a little too close to the sun. You like to ride in your rocket just for fun. Let's go for a ride. What's life worth without mirth when the day is done? You want the world to know who's number one. You're richer than the Habsburgs or the Romanovs, and they never went 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Oh my gosh. Is that the Great Wall of China? You like to ride in your rocket just for fun. You like to ride in your rocket above everyone. You like to get a little too close to the sun. You like to ride in your rocket just for fun. You like to ride in your rocket just for fun. You like to ride in your rocket just for fun. Oh, watch out for that landing.
And that's you in the hat, right?
That's
okay.
me in the hat playing the accordion,
I
yeah.
love that. Saturday, doors open at 5, show from 6 to 8. Now, there's a wonderful indoor venue at the Broadside, too, just to be aware of that. So you won't be, maybe it's cold outside or anything like that.
Yeah. We won't be at the mercy of the elements. Whatever the weather is outside, it'll be nice and cozy in there, and it's a great listening room with plenty of seating.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm excited about that. And who did the video for
That
with
was
you?
Phil Vanderkin did the video. He's an animator and a really good musician in town as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony Campbell did the album cover. They're actually, the LPs, the covers are hand silk screened from the wood block that he did. And Tony does great work. I feel lucky to have worked with him and such a great bunch of people.
Very good. Thank you, Greg. It's great to have you here. Yeah.
Thank you.
And a production of, now for something completely different, a production of Gian Carlo Menotti's Amahl and the Night Visitors will be happening. This popular Christmas opera opens on December the 19th. Here is Opera Festa Singers director Robert Wagner and then 2 members of the cast. The charming tale of Amahl and his mom encountering the 3 wise men on their way to visit we know who. This is so exciting, Robert, for you all to be doing this. Why did you do it? How did it come to be?
Well, the Opera Festa Singers, which is an organization that we founded here, was a collective of opera singers. We've been doing concerts up until now. All through COVID, we decided, let's do a full opera, staged, costumes, the whole bit.
And at different venues, which is great. Who are we going to hear today?
Today we're going to hear Maria Huete as the mother and Mia DiGiovanni as Amahl.
Oh, that's so exciting. And the whole idea that you're doing this at these different venues, it's just great. If you go to all the trouble for doing it, and it is one act, we should point that out, okay? And it's very accessible. It's hard to believe, but it was created for TV initially, wasn't it?
That's exactly right, yeah. And our own Frank Monachino was in the cast, in the original cast as the page.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I think it is time. Who will we hear first here?
Well, we're going to hear Mia DiGiovanni first sing about Amahl's sort his lot in life as a shepherd.
Oh, okay. And then the second one.
And then Maria Huete will sing about the gold, which is so alluring that the three kings are carrying, and she's destitute.
Oh.
Yeah.
And nothing would happen without our pianist.
That's right, Stephen Edwards.
All right, Stephen, thank you so much for being with us. And now, time for music.
I was a shepherd, I had a flock of sheep, but my mother sold them, now there are no sheep left. I had a black goat who gave me warm sweet milk, but she died of old age, now there is no goat left. But mother says that now we shall both go begging from door to door. Won't it be fun? Could do for my child with that gold. Why should it all go to a child they don't even know? They are asleep. Do I dare? If I take some, they'll never miss it. For my child, for my child, for my child, for my child.
We've already said this, right? Yeah. Wonderful. That's all, not this weekend, but next weekend, starting at St. Dominic's. Tonight, I will kick off my Picks of the Week. A Mass honoring the feast day of St. Lucy will take place on Saturday at 4 p.m. at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church at 1139 Aretha Castle Haley Boulevard. And there will be a relic to venerate, too. That's the church with the gold steeple. Young Luca Hike, who lives in the New Orleans area, is one of 3 family members with the rare Charcot-Marie Tooth, unfortunately degenerative nerve disease. Country music star Alan Jackson has the same thing. By purchasing The Unstoppable Bear, you will support vital research funds. Go to cmtriunstoppable-bears.com to support it. The crew of Krampus presents a New Orleans Nightmare holiday haunted house. New Orleans Nightmare WYES.com. Part of the funds raised will be for presents for hospitalized children. And opening this weekend at the Beau Rivage in Biloxi is A Christmas Story, the musical. Over 1,200 from around the country auditioned. Cast members include Anna Kramer, who's from New Orleans. A Jeb Brand production. At BeauRivage.com for details. Poppy, your picks.
Revion Time, my number one pick. 185-year-old Antoine's 3-course brunch, $48, and a 4-course dinner that even includes lobster thermidor.
Oh my gosh, Alan.
Well, Slidell Little Theater is continuing its run of Annie this week and beyond until Sunday, the 21st of December. It's a show that features a big Christmas scene, so it fits right in with the holiday season. For those that celebrate, have a happy Hanukkah, and I'll see you all at the theater.
All right, and we're going to have to go, but the Symphony Chorus of New Orleans is presenting Handel's Messiah twice this weekend, and we wanted to let you know that's going to be at St. Dominic's on Saturday, December the 13th, and on Sunday, December 14th, at St. Mary's Assumption Church. SymphonyChorusNewOrleans.org for all the details on that. And now we leave you with a little bit more of Judith Owen with Merry Christmas, Baby. Good night.
Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. I said, Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. Bought me a diamond ring for Christmas. Now, baby, I'm living in paradise. I'm feeling mighty fine. Got good music playing on my radio. Feeling mighty fine. I got good music.
Steppin' Out is made possible in part by Susie and Pierre G. Villery.
From jazz to jambalaya, theater to galleries.
Steppin' Out brings you the best of our local arts and culture scene each week.
Let's step up and step out. Together, keeping WYES strong.
Support for this program comes from the Gail and Tom Benson Charitable Foundation, committed to funding educational causes. Criollo Restaurant offers a culinary adventure prepared by a tiny animated French chef. A 5-course dinner experience comes to life at each place setting using projection mapping. Located in the historic Hotel Monteleone. Learn more at criollonola.com.
This program is brought to you in part by the Eugenie and Joseph Jones Family Foundation, a local foundation proud to support education, the arts, and culture in the greater New Orleans area. Independent, locally owned New Orleans bookstore Octavia Books offers author events, book signings, and hand-picked books for all ages. OctaviaBooks.com.